Hello, I've had a couple questions pop in about the wetland layer here in activity number 2. So I figured I'd just go ahead and create a quick video to explain the process. I mean, the instructions basically walk you through this, but I understand where there's a couple of things that as you're still getting familiar with Photoshop, it helps to have a hint. So here we go. So on the screen here, you can see that we've got our wetland layer, right? And we've got a point cloud, and so this is what I've asked you to create here in the assignment. One of the things about the point cloud, if I can go ahead and drag my screen over here just a little bit, you can see I've got my layer sitting here. This is my point cloud. And again, I can go ahead and create copies of this, and you see I'm creating multiple layers, and I'm holding down the Alt key to make those, right? So the point behind a point cloud is that we're just trying to get rid of this, wetlands don't come with perfectly square edges to them. That's one of the failures of kind of representing them that way in a pixel grid format that we do with rasters. So what we're doing here is we're creating this layer of different pixels that we're going to use to represent wetlands here in just a second. So what I'm going to do real quick is, you see I just grabbed all of these together. I'm going to go ahead and merge those layers together. So now they're all moving as one. And you can see I've got them sitting here on top of it. And at this point I can go ahead and rotate them around, whatever. Seems to make sense. Maybe they're not quite big enough. Obviously I could go and drag some more over the top of everything. But for right now I'm just going to stay focused on one of these. Certainly I want you for the assignment to cover everything up. The basic idea, what I'm asking you to do here, is that once you get all of that done, I want you to come in. You're going to have to turn off the contiguous button. I want you to select all the green pixels. I ask you to inverse your selection. I'm going to go back to the point cloud layer. I'm going to cut it out, and then I'm going to turn off that, and that's what I got left for wetlands. And so that's basically the process I'm asking you to go through it. So hopefully this helps. The idea is you create a point cloud, we then cover the data we want to represent, we do an inverse selection, and away we go. And from that point forward, we can edit a point cloud rather than have the raster, the square edges of the raster grid representing things. Hopefully this helps.